take damage in the storm, so stay moving and watch.
One huge pile of bandages. Oh, you're making an emergency medical kit.
No, Locke. I'm creating a person. You know, stitching her together and then waking her up.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave you to it. I still feel bad that we broke one of the main rules of home base. It's even up there on the sign about the coffee machine. No making people.
I guess I'm starting to understand Ray a little more. Things go off the rails and you just react. I don't even know if there's still any rails to go off of anymore.
We replaced the rails with a water
Pretend to be
slide.
surprised.
We do things our own way here.
You still need process, organization, storm shield defense.
And sometimes you make a person from
Swallow
leftover
the
scraps.
phone. Put it into the llama.
All the quests are now complete. Our heroes honored their part of the dark deal. So time has been restored. You can trust a mysterious cube that goes vroom. Sure you can. Right? Right.
There has to be some way to prove that Arlene isn't all bad. Oh, look over there. Someone's diary. Ooh, I know I shouldn't snoop, but I just can't help myself. Dear diary, it's in the evening, I think. The big circle in the sky has been scared away by the dark. And here I am, fearing everyone is upset with me once again. I try, oh diary, I do try, and want to make everyone happy, but I just don't know how.
Bonus objectives are in play.
Another diary entry. Hopefully they won't be too mad at me reading it. Dear diary, this new world is so big and frightening. Can't argue with that. Let's look for more diary entries. Not that I enjoy intruding on people's privacy, of course, but... ooh, I wonder whose it is. Dear diary, what pains me the most is that my life is secret. I can only share my thoughts with you in writing my words. When I speak, it just comes out as groans and roars. Groans and roars. Dear diary, today I thought I had finally made a friend. Stumbling into a large room, I found the man who controls the fire. He turned the fire on to something and it smelled so good I could not help myself. I ate it, and then everything else in the room. You know how I get around snacks, diary. The man who controls the fire was mad and I tried to apologize, but it only came out as... Arlene? This is the last of Arlene's diary entries. Dear diary, I am so excited because I finally met someone. He really understands what it's like to be a fish out of water. Misunderstood, like me. Oh, but when I get around him, I don't know what to talk about. I know. I will devise a word for two. Classic. XOXO. This is it! All the proof I need that Arlene is not a monster! I wonder who the lucky fella is who caught my bloodshot eye. I guess we know who Arlene fancies now. Oh, Ronald, you devil. I guess we know who Arlene fancies now. Oh, Ronald, you devil.
That mob of angry villagers doesn't seem as thrilled with Arlene and Ronald as you are.
Oh no, they're heading across the water.
If they reach those rowboats, they're gonna do what mobs do.
Good idea, Ronald. We should destroy the boats.
I'm destroying boats.
It doesn't look like the mob can swim, so destroying that last boat should deter them. Of course, the next time we need a boat.
We destroyed your boats, mob, so keep your pitchforks away from my friends. Maybe we can convince them that Arlene and Ronald aren't monsters.
That's more easily said than done.
Arlene, tell them how deep and feeling you are, how much love you have to give.
Her love is scary. The mob is held at bay for now. But they aren't convinced Ronald and Arlene are not a danger.
Wait, the villagers are retreating.
They are. Why? What changed their minds?
Oh, I think I know why.
What? Oh, Ronald and Arlene are holding hands.
They're in love.
Penny, I am not the guy to tell anyone how relationships work. But don't you think Ronald and Arlene getting married is a little fast?
The space where their hearts would be wants what it wants, Dennis. It's romantic.
I thought about bringing it up with Ronald, but he might bite my head off. For real. I need my head. Without it, the whole Dennis organization falls apart.
Just let love take its course. Our concern is inviting the guests. Well, summoning the guests and that great-great-grandmum's recipe. But first, we need to get the ingredients. Our summoning soup is really boiling now. Find some more plants.
So, elephant in the room. Should we invite the husks?
No, they'll just rip everything apart. They're total party ruiners. Not civilized like Ronald and Arlene. Thanks to me, you're welcome. Now, let's keep looking for plants for our summoning soup. Another summoning plant.
Right now, this tastes like summoning chili. We need one more plant. That's the last plant we need for the summoning soup.
We will call upon the most monstrous guest of all. Of the room, no matter who is around.
Evil.
There it is.
Honestly, this sort of behavior is why you husks weren't invited.
Keep getting the torches.
Another torch right here. Joke's on you, husks, because these torches will also be lovely rustic lighting for the wedding.
Arlene means you no harm, husks, if you could just be reasonable.
If we could figure out a way to combine torches and pitchforks and sell them to angry mobs. Pitch torch! We're gonna be rich!
Planning a wedding is already so stressful. We could really do without being chased by an angry mob. Find some more torches.
2 down. Let's find the next one. The encampments are getting stronger. Make sure you're prepared.
See, the pitch torch, patent pending, will have one stick and it looks like a pitchfork, but... And this is what separates it from the other mob tools on the market. It's also on fire.
Sorry, no.
So you have your poking stick and your burning stick. Exactly. We looked at what you angry mobs deal with and said, there's got to be a better way. And that way is Pitch Torch.
That's it. The mob has been neutralized, and we have the torches we need for extra security.
Sorry. No.
This encampment is not active.
Can't. No.
I hate we insulted the husks, but we're better off without them at the wedding.
Hey, it worked out because they agreed to invest in Pitch Torch.
Dennis, I don't think you should start working with the mob.
You're probably right. I tried to get them to shake on it, but all they would do is swipe at me.
Director, your tie looks smashing.
I don't get invited to many formal occasions anymore. Thought I'd go all out.
The invite said dress up, so I'm keeping my costume on.
We have 30 folding chairs full of monsters out there and they expect an event. Ronald and Arlene's wedding is the monster social event of the season. Hurrah!
Your ex's wedding?
I like to think I got him ready for her, and without me, she wouldn't exist. So really, I'm quite the matchmaker.
How about your next independent study is more about fort safety and less making people?
Deal.
Now, we need to find a way to send the happy couple off into their new life together.
This'll do. Find a few more wagons and I can build a romantic ride for Arlene and Ronald.
Enjoy.
This wagon you found has great parts. The honeymoon caravan can't only be about style. It needs working brakes, safety belts, and to be faster than a mob of angry villagers.
Can't.
We need more people like you.
Have you considered making the caravan a convertible?
Now that's where their hair would be. Until they reach top speed and the bride's head flies off.
You sewed her together. You don't trust your own skills?
I'm more a hammer and nails girl, not needles and thread. Why take the chance?
I'm going to put some tape in the wagon, just in case.
I made a sign for the honeymoon wagon, Penny.
Oh, thanks, Dennis. I'd forgotten the just married sign.
Well, I thought while they're rolling down the road, people might see them and think they're enemies. So this sign says, for sure we're not monsters.
Practical, but a bit lacking in romance.
Okay, changed it to, for sure we're just married, comma, not monsters. With a little heart there.
That'll do. Good find. This will put the finishing touches on our romantic honeymoon caravan. The ceremony is wrapping up now, so Ronald and Arlene can ride off into the sunset.
Well done. But I do have some concerns.
Concerns? Yes, of course you do. The wedding is over. Let's bask in happiness for just a moment, shall we?
Of course, but when you're done basking, we should probably deal with the guests.
We're surrounded by vampires and witches and mummies and werewolves and shit!
I guess we're having an after party.
Nice work. Add blue glow to the atlas. Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
I still feel bad that we broke one of the main rules of home base. It's even up there on the sign about the coffee machine. No making people.
I guess I'm starting to understand Ray a little more. Things go off the rails and you just react. I don't even know if there's still any rails to go off of anymore.
We replaced the rails with a water
Pretend to be
slide.
surprised.
We do things our own way here.
You still need process, organization, storm shield defense.
And sometimes you make a person from
Swallow
leftover
the
scraps.
phone. Put
No.
it into the llama.
All the quests are now complete. Our heroes honored their part of the dark deal. So time has been restored. You can trust a mysterious cube that goes vroom. Sure you can. Right?